Now let me show you some of the changes that we made on the inside of the vehicle.
The Next Gen T680 has all new interior colors. What we really wanted to do was bring some more contrast and refinement into the interior. We have a nice new black color on all the lower bits, and then our light tan or light gray up above. And in the premium diamond interiors, we have a new color called Madrona, which is a rich coppery color that is on the center of our leather seats. It's on the stitching, and we think that really gives it a high-end premium look.
When you get in the T680, one of the first things you'll notice is a lot of our new interior trims. We've got all new fabrics on both the seats and on the door pads. We've got new wood grain trim that we've added, which give it a very premium feel. And the other thing that you notice immediately is the high resolution 15-inch digital display in the A-cluster position.
One of the aspects that we really wanted to bring forward when we developed this instrumentation system is to enhance and support the driver experience in the vehicle, and giving a level of control that they can minimize and maximize gauges and even customize view in their favorites page setup really makes the driver think that this instrumentation system is built to enhance the way they work or the way they want to see, and it's not just what the factory delivered to them.
Now this provides drivers all the information they need to maintain and operate their vehicle, from speedo to RPMs to other details. This new digital display is paired to an all-new smart wheel, which has the features for controlling the digital display, cruise control, and other features all integrated so that the drivers keep their hands on the wheel while they're driving down the road. This is a part of the excellent innovation that we've included in the new T680 Next Generation. Welcome to Kenworth Research and Development. In 2012, we launched the T680, which set the standard for an on-highway truck model. Since then, we've been innovating, and we're going to set the standard again. Follow me, and I'll show you the next generation.
The challenge for the development team for the Next Generation T680 was to take the work that we did on the original T680, the truck that really set the standard, and improve upon the aerodynamics, the technology, and the refinement, and make the styling really show that this is a world-class high-performance machine.
We really wanted to focus on improving the aerodynamics. We wanted to make another big jump in the industry. The goal was to do this not in isolation, but to really work with all the other groups that are at Kenworth. We wanted the best aerodynamics, the best design, the best functionality. This is a high-functioning machine. It's modern and it performs very, very well.
When we started the project, we really wanted to first take the time to observe the way people were using our current instrumentation system and learn from that. And we were seeing that drivers weren't necessarily using the level of depth that is in typical instrumentation. So the freedom of a completely glass cockpit just opens up the door to letting us do what the driver needs and showing it to them when they need it.
One of the objectives of the T680 Next Generation program is improving aerodynamics. You can see that we've added 28-inch side extenders on the vehicle here. That allows us to have seamless air flowing off of the cab, the sleeper, and onto the trailer.
So one of the biggest ways you can improve aerodynamics is by decreasing the trailer gap. So getting that trailer as tight as you can up to the back of the sleeper. But that makes it really difficult for any kind of access up onto the chassis or for even hooking up your trailer lines and everything.
But we also wanted to have really good trailer access. And so in order to do that, we've designed an opening fairing extension, which allows us to move it out of the way, and then the drivers have clear access to the back of the sleeper to do any of the things they need to do in their daily inspection. Now the T680 has all new fairings that you see here, which allow air to smoothly move down the side of the vehicle, across the tandems, and onto the trailer.
The new chassis fairings are so aerodynamic that we no longer have to offer full wheel-to-wheel chassis fairings. We can have a partial that has improved aerodynamic.
And one of the other things that we've done is we've developed a vent in the back of the fender well that allows air to come from under the engine compartment and come out around the step area.
One unique feature we do have on this truck is a fender vent that basically evacuates air out of the underhood and behind our fenders. It gives us a good opportunity to draw some air out from the underhood, both improving aerodynamics and removing hot air from the engine and the radiator.
Now for the drivers, we've included a battery inspection panel that you see here that allows you to open and do quick inspections on your battery on all of their daily checklist.
So, given that so much of Next Generation is about an aerodynamic enhancement, one of the obvious changes is the side skirts and steps. We didn't want to sacrifice that really important ingress-egress experience with something in the aerodynamics realm. So the steps are still the best in the industry when it comes to getting in and out of the truck safely.
We've also introduced an all-new LED side turn indicator, which provides great visibility.
One of the other things you'll notice about the lighting is there's a large side turn indicator down the back edge of the front fender. And part of it is gives us, the designers, a nice cool blade of light down the back of the fender and really gives it an expressive look. But for the driver, it makes sure that everybody coming up alongside of you, especially folks in passenger cars, they can see what you're going to do. You turn that turn signal on, they can't miss it.
Now back to aerodynamics. We've got the wheel well closeout, so they're designed specifically for the geometry of the hood on the Next Generation T680, and that flows into an all-new bumper design. Now when you look at the new bumper design, one of the things we did is we maintained the ground clearance that we had on the current T680, allowing air to go underneath and then exit in the vent areas that I've talked about on the sides.
We have the same ramp angle, like approach angle, and ground clearance as we have on today's T680 with improved aerodynamic performance. We extend that bumper further under the bottom of the truck to keep the air attached and direct it as it goes under.
The hood has been designed to be narrower, which helps us reduce drag on the front of the vehicle. In order to do that, we've designed an all-new cooling package inside, more narrow and lower in the frame rails, which give us the ability for air to move seamlessly down the sides. We've also designed a new optional LED headlamp for the T680. Now these headlamps have best-in-class forward light performance, and they have this signature nighttime and daytime running light feature that really is an accent for the Next Generation product.
They allow us to have a really expressive look. The daytime running light curves with the shape of the fender, and that's going to be the thing you're going to see, way down the road. And you're going to know it's a Kenworth when it's coming towards you. The lighting performance is just incredible, and it's a nice, bright, clear light that's like daylight color. We've even included heaters inside the headlamps to control the condensation and fogging on the lens.
On the sides of the hood, we have an all-new air intake that's designed to be both functional and have excellent look for a premium image T680 Next Generation product. One of the other things that we've done is you see on the A-pillar that we've installed a turning vane. And what that does is helps us with aerodynamics again by taking air coming off of the windshield and keeping it smoothly flowing down the sides of the vehicle from the sleeper and onto the trailer.
We designed every part to work with all the other parts. Our increased fuel economy performance, our lowest drag comes from designing all these parts to move the air from one component to the next.
Now in total, all of the changes that we've made for aerodynamics, plus the inclusion of the PACCAR MX engine, provides us up to 6% improvement in fuel economy for the T680 Next Generation.
The interesting thing about truck design is it shouldn't be about anything other than the numbers. It's a tool to get the job done. But at the end of the day, there's a person making the decision about purchasing that truck, and there are people who need to interact and operate and live with that truck. And anything we can do to bring like a level of passion and interest and pride to those people because of what we do in the design department, that kind of takes it to the next level and, you know, makes something from just an excellent business decision to, you know, the world's best and a driver's truck that somebody wants to have.